Grand Rising from me and Boyans. Hey. So I want to talk about screen time because this is the most not the most, but it's a very controversial topic for a lot of parents. A lot of parents like, I'm not letting my kid on YouTube. I'm not letting him have screen time. I'm not letting him this. Why? Why not? Because here's a post I saw the other day in this group. This girl just basically admitted it. She said that she doesn't allow her child to watch YouTube, but she notices the kids who are watching Miss Rachel on YouTube are further advanced, like, knowledge-wise. Like, they're smarter, and they're saying more words, and they're more developmentally ahead than her child because she refuses to allow her child to watch a screen. You guys, we all watched TV growing up. Like, we all watched morning cartoons. Like, it was the jam. You know what I mean? It was our day off, time to relax. It's okay. The screen is not going to kill your children. But the funny thing is, the most ironic part of the whole screen situation in society now is that a lot of these parents who sit here and say, oh, I don't want my kid on screen time, as they're on literally their screens in some Facebook group. And they're constantly scrolling on their phones. They're constantly in their screens, but their children can't have any screens. That blows my mind to me. Like, I do believe that too much screen time can cause mental health problems because I grew up with it in my home, okay? The TV screen was more important to my parents than the children, right? We'd come upstairs in the kitchen getting food, whatever, being too loud, and pausing the TV because they're so loud, or like whenever like we'd like, hey mom, can we, what is it? What do you want? What? And then you know what I started doing? I started doing the same thing to my child. It's not even my mom's fault. She didn't even know she was doing it because she's irritated because she's so glued to her, she's so into her movie that like the person who's interrupting her, it caused a dysregulated nervous system. And I saw the same thing happening with me and Avalani. Okay, I had a major phone addiction because I was doing Magnet Nationwide. I was constantly researching. I was constantly like addicted to learning and going down conspiracy theory rabbit holes. That like I didn't realize that me being on my phone with my child was causing a lot of damage. Because she'd come in and interrupt me. Yeah, Boyan. So I'm learning with him. Like, now I don't get mad at Boyan when he interrupts me. I don't get mad at Avalani when she interrupts me either. I'm like, I have taught my child that people are more important than screens. If I'm on my phone and I'm writing something and I'm going to town, like, commenting on something, and she comes up and she needs something, if it's something that she can wait a few minutes, I'm like, okay, just give me a second, you know? But if it's something like right now where she wants to ask me something, I don't sit here and say, hold on. I put my phone down immediately and let her ask me the question. And then I answer it, and then I go back to what I was doing on my phone because people are more important than phones. And I have seen way too many nasty behaviors from parents because children are, they think the screens are causing the issues in the kids, but it's actually the parents' dysregulated nervous systems. And I had to learn that about myself. Avalani, you know, I'd say, like, she'd want to play hide and seek, and I'd be like, okay, go hide. And I would literally sit on my phone for I don't know how long, and she'd be sitting there waiting, hiding for me. Like, how rude is that as a mom to show that my child come, Mom, why didn't you come find me as I'm on my phone still? Like, how hurtful to her. So me and Avalani have been undoing a lot of damage. A lot of damage is being undone. I don't limit Avalani's screen time. There are some days that she is on the screen more than I'd like to admit. We also live in Minnesota. I have a new baby. If it's keeping her entertained and keeping my nervous system regulated, then she can do that. I play on the screen with her as well. We both have a healthy habit when it comes to the screen. I want her to build her own platforms on her phone if that's what she wants to do. I don't force her to make any content ever. It's any content we create, it's usually her idea. And so we do that together. Like, it builds connection together. She wants to do the TikTok trend, or not TikTok trends, she's not on TikTok, but there's like Zigazoo, there's YouTube trends, like all those short video clip trends. We like doing that together, and it builds connection, and it helps me like get over like the fear of like if I look stupid or not. Like, I don't care. I'm here to lead my daughter by example, and so I try to keep a very healthy balance between screen, getting things that are in the house, taking care of Boyan. I'm still working on the balance of it all, I will say, but I want her to have a healthy habit with the screens when she grows up. And I feel like if you limit your child's screen time or you say they can't have it, you're going to build unhealthy habits. It's going to build an addiction issue, because then when they do finally get it, they're going to be all on it. And I've actually had friends tell me this, that, like, you know, because there's a lot of obviously broken families these days. Not, I don't want to say broken, but divorced parents that are not together. One of my friends said that at the mom's house, he is not allowed to play any video games, like, ever. So then when he comes to their house because he's allowed to be on it. That's all he wants to do, and he comes there. So they do try to get him out of the house more rather than him being just on video games the whole time. But that goes to show that, yes, when you take something and you withhold it, it makes the other person want it more. It's just like human nature to do that. Like, children have rights to their bodies. And I know that a lot of adults don't agree with this, but I truly believe that children have rights. You should be asking them, not emotionally manipulating them into picking the answer that you want or the response that you want. Ask them. Get to know your children. You are not here to control them and to manipulate them, because when you do that, your life is then mirrored, manipulated, controlled by your job, by other aspects in your life, your partner, whatever it is. So whatever energy you are putting out, you are going to get into return. So be careful with what your energy you're putting out and how you're treating your children. If you're like controlling their entire life, it's going to show up in your own. And I've personally witnessed this in people's lives. Okay. I observe everything. And I see karma playing out, and I'm like, oh, okay. That's why it irritates me when my family thinks that they are above me or thinks that they should tell me how to live. It's like, I have seen all of your lifestyles. Okay. I see your guys' lifestyles now. I don't want to be you at your age. So what can I do differently to change this? And that's what I'm doing with my children. I'm changing things. I'm creating platforms. I'm researching. I'm understanding what trauma is. I'm understanding how everything that happens to you since you were a childhood affects your nervous system. We have something called a nervous system, which the church has stolen from you. Science. The church has stolen science. That Jesus bullshit. No, we have something like, actually, if you were to remove all of our nervous system out of our body, it looks like a ghost. Like, if you ever if you Google nervous system outside of the body, it's like all these different connections. Like, looks like little like antenna lines coming through your body. That's your nervous system. And everything that happens, whether you get punched in your arm, right, that can create a trauma in your body, and you might have some like issues in your arm for a long time until you forgive the person who punched you, and then that pain goes away. So we are actually deciding our own pain, our own dis-ease on the body when we have trauma that has happened to our body. Like, we have to choose to heal that trauma, choose to forgive others, not control, manipulate others, or it's going to show up on your body and in your life, okay? Everything is a mirror. And that's one concept that people don't understand. So, when it comes to the screen, I'm telling you right now, there's a lot that Avalani has learned because of the screens. She has taught me things because of the screens. I have learned so much because of the screens. I've been in chat rooms since I was a middle schooler, you guys. I would actually connect with strangers on the internet because my own family would not connect with me. My own parents would not connect with me. So I went on the internet talking to, I don't even know who. I don't know who. I was in chat rooms in 4th grade on the internet, AOL, Instant Messenger, right? People, strangers I didn't even know. I've always talked to strangers on the internet, and I've never felt unsafe. I've had creeps try to message me gross things, send dick pics, whatever, but you just ignore those. You don't have to like respond back. You don't have to like, oh, okay, yeah, I'm interested. Like, if you're interested, you're interested. I don't know. That's your deal. But you can like ignore messages on the internet. You can like, you use your discernment. There's some people, strangers I've had great conversations with that I'll never talk to again, but they made an impact in my life in that moment. So when you're stealing something away that can actually help your child, it's very damaging. It's more damaging than you realize. So we gotta make sure that we choose our children. So I'm gonna go and play with Boyan because he is more important. Okay, love you. Bye.